So the biggest thing that started the e-bike controversy is that it's going to tear the trails up. That these things are basically motorcycles, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. There's no real evidence that they tear the trail up. Anybody that's ridden one comes back and says this is totally different than what I thought.
I was sliding on that one, that was awesome.
This is pretty self-explanatory.
God. That's freaking great.
This one is the Cannondale Moterra Neo 1. The other side over there is the slightly older Trek Powerfly 8 FS Plus.
They're so much fun, and I still race my regular mountain bike, and this honestly has made me a better racer on my
You won the Clydesdale class in 12 hours.
Oh
on
yeah?
my XC
Nice,
bike.
dude.
Yeah,
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That's
Thanks.
great, dude. Wow.
And dude, honestly, a lot of it is the e-bike. Just the speeds that I'm used to going in the trails, it made me realize how much faster I couldn't go in the trails, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? That's right.
Yes, I am. E-bike on a plane.
Yeah. Do this.
Okay, yes, I know what you're thinking. An e-bike ban? I thought you were better than this. I guess that type of thinking would be for my subscribers who are against e-bikes. I'm sure I have a lot of subscribers who are for them, or are like me who feel neutral towards them. See, I have no issues with e-bikes. Honestly, though, I used to be against them, and this was due to me letting others' opinions on them sway me. I now know better, and I actually don't give much thought to them. I see memes and posts about them on Facebook all the time, whether for them or not. I just don't care. If I see someone on one, whoop-de-doo. So I've seen these reasons numerous times, so let's go over them together. I'm sure you've heard a few of these too. Back in April, I had an opportunity to while up in Ocala to give e-bikes a try. So what are the common reasons people are against e-bikes? First one is obviously stated in the beginning of this video by my friend Chris Errico, who is a representative and an activist, that e-bikes are like motorcycles and will destroy the trails. I can tell you after riding one that is only going to happen the same way if you were riding a regular mountain bike, like skidding, blowing up berms with your tires, or just being an a-hole, which you get on any vehicle. Second, I'll let Chris tell you.
The second thing that you get controversy-wise from e-bikes is that people are going to hurt themselves or other people. It's no different than just getting on a regular bicycle and going really, really fast. And I guess the argument is that you're limited by your fitness. People aren't just going to hop on this and go 20 miles an hour out of the gate. You know, there is limitations, there's psychological limitations. You're not just going to hop on this and hammer through the trail. There's corners and rocks and roots that you have to navigate. It's just a bicycle that has a little bit of assistance to take the element of fitness out of it, not even completely, but just enough to where it just puts a smile on your face.
Looking fun, huh?
Yeah.
Another reason that people are against them, and this might be the bigger one, is that they will get modified into a 30-mile-per-hour trail super beast. Now, if you think someone's going to spend $8 grand on one of these bikes to modify it, and then go around causing havoc in the trails, well, you could be right. That number of people who do this, though, will be very low. I think to be that type of individual would be the same as someone who doesn't abide by any rules, an outlaw who just doesn't care about signage and probably removes routes and trails, or builds illegal trail features. You can't stop these people. They will always be around, whether on an e-bike or not. So after having a blast riding these through Santos trail system in Ocala, Florida, where they are legal to use, I've tried to understand why they would serve a purpose for a healthy individual like Chris. His thought is that they help him learn corner much better, being that he is hitting turns at higher speeds. This, he says, helps him when he goes out of state into the mountains. Chris and Mike both feel this way and both own e-bikes and regular mountain bikes. Now for me, and I mean no disrespect when I say this, I have to say it's quite the fee to pay to be able to learn cornering skills for when you go out of town once or twice a year when you bomb down a mountain.
Hell yeah.
The only way I see someone using one of these down here in South Florida is if you have a physical limits or happen to be well off to afford one of these bikes or two. Times are changing though, and I can see them popping up everywhere. Soon enough, they will most likely be allowed in most of the trails in Florida. So get used to them, everyone. They're here to stay. Think about this. Back before mountain bikes were allowed on hiking trails, don't you think hikers were against them being on the trails they loved to walk? I'm sure they felt the same way about mountain bikers as y'all feel about e-bikes. The same thing happened to snowboarders and skiers as well. Now it's totally cool. Give it time. Thanks for watching. I have been busy with life stuff and work. I'm working on a few videos as I speak. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I'm really enjoying this YouTube thing. I hope you guys all have a great day, week, weekend, and boom.
Hello.
Hey.